So I think most people have underlining narcissistic tendencies and they are completely unaware. I was scrolling on my timeline and I came across someone's page that I follow, and they were discussing like having children and how, for a lot of people, they end up getting with people and then later on finding out once they have a child, like this is not the person they expected to be with. I don't know why that post in particular triggered me so much because I see a bunch of families on my timeline and I see a bunch of people having children on my timeline. Well, no, I actually know why it triggered me so much. It triggered me because it's just like you, as a single person, have the autonomy to live whatever life you want. And right now, in this moment, you are discussing bringing children into this current world. And I'm not saying, even though I'm pro antinatalism, I'm not saying people can't have the desire to have kids, but would it truly be the best decision to want to bring a child into this world right now? Absolutely the fuck not. I think people have to get out of the normalcy of wanting to be breeding machines for a corporation / country that doesn't give a fuck about you or your babies. Our food is fake. Our water quality is trash. There are wars happening all over this fucking world. People can barely pay to live. And millions upon millions of people are currently losing their jobs. Healthcare is no longer affordable. I'm starting to think that the general public is definitely under some deep psychosis, because why in the actual fuck would you want to bring an innocent soul into that? Why the fuck would anybody be discussing having children right now? Like, it's already chaotic enough to live. And I'm not saying there aren't different parts of life that can be exciting and fulfilling and all of that other stupid ass shit. But what I'm saying is, like, life, living, paying to live is fucking crazy. And why people aren't acknowledging this, yeah, that's the part that's pissing me the fuck off. Because I have to pay to exist on a floating rock owned by no fucking one, I am always plagued with the thoughts of, why the fuck am I here? Almost every day. So to have two individuals who are already here think about bringing an innocent soul to this world, it really takes me aback. Because why would I want to subjugate a little baby boy or a little baby girl to a life of having to pay to exist on a planet owned by no one? I would want them to be free in the fucking cosmos where they could dance around in the goddamn stars. Earth is not that fucking serious. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. And I think because people know it's chaotic, they want to invite other people into their chaos. And not just one, not two, not three, not four. Sometimes they bring multiple innocent souls down here to Earth to endure the chaos with them. But as I said, the United States is a corporation. There are so many people who are willingly becoming breeding machines and feeding the very fucking system that wants to keep them oppressed. And to me, I'm like, why aren't these people waking the fuck up? Again, general psychosis. I said it once and I'll say it again. It is unnatural, especially for women, to want to procreate in an environment that is dangerous. Even animals know this. Why human beings don't have the uncommon sense to halt and say, okay, we're going to stop this for a couple of generations, or we're just not going to do this at all, because I would not want to put my fucking bloodline through any kind of duress any longer. But alas, are people going to do what the fuck they want to do anyway? Of course. Am I going to keep being upset and complaining about it? Absolutely. You all have a good day.